I was fast asleep in my home in Norway when I woke up with a burning question.
What are the coolest Pokemon shops in Norway?
And there's no better place to start this investigation than Oslo, the capital of Norway. So I got dressed, brushed my teeth, grabbed the keys, and we were off. Alright guys, we're on our way to Oslo. I'm so excited, and I've thought of a bit of a side quest. Since I'm just getting back into Pokemon, I don't have any items. So I've made a list of 5 items we'll be hunting for while we're checking out these cool Pokemon stores. I'm calling this the Trainer Bag Challenge. Here are the 5 items we're hunting for on the screen. Now here are the 2 rules of the challenge. 1, we can only buy 1 item at each store that we visit, so we're gonna have to be strategic. 2, these items have to be Pokemon themed, so we can't just go pick up some random sleeves from Ultra Pro and call it a day. All right guys, let's go check out these cool stores, complete our Trainer Bag Challenge, and just have a fun time in and around Oslo. I'll see you guys there. So now that we have our mission, I continue the 8.5-hour drive from my home in Ålesund to downtown Oslo, where the first Pokemon shop on our list is located. First stop, and probably the most famous on my list, is Outland. After you walk through the doors, your descent into nerd paradise begins. I know we're looking for the coolest shops to buy Pokemon cards, but it's hard to call Outland a shop, and here's why. Your journey begins with a massive LEGO section, a section I'm fond of and will likely be returning to when those LEGO Pokemon sets come out next year. As you make your way further into the store, you come across an awesome hat rack and Pokemon backpacks, which my wife couldn't help but commenting on.
Looks like you.
There is a plushie wall and Pops display. I looked and looked, but sadly no Alakazam, which is high on my list of wants. But Alakazam aside, Outland truly has anything you need to completely nerd out. And while it's easy to get lost in all the cool items, it's time to get back to our quest. And look, the TCG section is right there. They had these cool displays of single cards as well as sealed products. They had rows of the black and white set, which at the time of recording was brand new. But then something caught my eye. This Articuno deck box is really cool, but I wanted to get as close to a psychic theme as I could for these items. Why, you may ask? I'll never forget sitting in my grandma's house watching Pokemon on her little 19-inch TV screen, when all of a sudden Sabrina appeared on the screen and uttered her famous line.
So now, time for us to play.
I've been hooked on psychic Pokemon and Sabrina ever since. So I scanned the items one more time, and this Pikachu deck box caught my eye. The city background kind of reminded me of Saffron City, the city where Sabrina is based. I also found a matching binder, but my rules for this challenge are I can only purchase 1 item from each store we visit. I took the item to the counter, and our first item on our list was ready to be crossed off. First store, success. We can cross off the deck box. The second location is just a 5-minute walk away, and I'm very excited for this one. So as you can see, Neo Tokyo pretty much has you covered when it comes to anything you may want from Japan. I even got to meet the man himself. I think my favorite section in the store was the giant plushie wall, a perfect place to find a partner Pokemon. There were a few that caught my eye. This Clefairy seemed pretty cool. Also, Mew had to be in the running, being one of my favorite Pokemon. I even considered Togepi for a moment because it reminded me of the old days watching Pokemon on Kids WB. But in the end, I still felt like another partner was waiting for me, so I passed. Plus, it was time to get back to my hunt. I searched and searched. Nothing from my trainer bag was to be found. I was starting to get really nervous when I saw this Surging Sparks display, and I was surged with hope. But no items on the list. I was really hoping the store would have some Pokemon sleeves. But after looking behind some Pokemon ramen and some snacks, my search reached a dead end. I asked the cashier at the front for Pokemon cards.
Hey, we're sold out of Pokemon cards, guys.
This doesn't bode well for completing the trainer list, although I do have to say this is one of the coolest shops, so for me, finding this place was a win overall. The next shop on our list is the last located in downtown Oslo. We have to find an item from our list here. We have to. Poke for Days definitely lives up to its name, from plushies to cool art, and of course, Pokemon cards. The counter itself even reminded me of a giant Pokeball. It was a buy, sell, trade store through and through. I even made a few trades myself, picking up some simplified Chinese cards I needed for my collection. It was then when something caught my eye, some Pokemon sleeves we could buy for our trainer bag. But oh, these are Digimon. Okay, don't tell anybody about this, please. Filled with shame, I decided to hide away in one of their singles binders for a bit. It was flipping through these pages when I was reminded of an old friend, Chansey. Chansey was one of my favorite Pokemon as a kid. She was always on my team in Pokemon Blue, and my rarest Pokemon card was a holographic Chansey. Back on the trainer bag hunt, I searched through other items in the store. I didn't find any sleeves, but decided to ask the owner if he had any Pokemon dice. He said they didn't, but then he reached into a box and pulled out this single die. Upon some quick detective work, I found it was from the Pokemon Terapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection. So yes, an official Pokemon die. I asked how much he wanted for the die, and the owner just said I could have it. So big thank you to you, and now we can mark off a second item on our list. With a great sense of victory, I decided to check out the upstairs, which I've heard is a museum of sorts, and I was not disappointed. So many cool vintage products were there on display, and it really took me down memory lane.
Guys, this is my dream someday. Someday we'll have something like this. This is a Pokemon museum. This is so sick.
But enough dreaming, trainers. We have a challenge to complete. On to the next store. It was on my way to this fourth store when I made an important discovery.
So I just heard that Neo Tokyo has a second location. So I hopped on a train a little bit out of the city. We're gonna see if this location has what I'm looking for.
The second location was just as cool as the first. I found two plushies I had never seen before, but after being reminded of Chansey, they didn't feel like the right partner. I checked out some other Pokemon items, but unfortunately, no sleeves. I will be back in the future to buy some cards from Neo Tokyo, but for today, we are out of luck on finding any items for our trainer bag, and I'm starting to get stressed.
I'm not sure what to do. I was heavily banking on Neo Tokyo having sleeves. And this is why, like, some of the coolest Pokemon sleeves that exist come from Japan. Not sure what to do.
Just then, when I thought all hope was lost, I saw a Ringo. Now, let's be clear, Ringo is a toy store, but they do sell Pokemon cards, and I'm desperate. I walked inside and saw plenty of Pokemon Elite Trainer boxes which do contain Pokemon sleeves. But am I really gonna spend $90 just to get some sleeves?
Alright, I did it, guys. I bought a White Flare ETB costing around $100 just so that I can get sleeves.
Yeah, not my best moment. But I'm back on the train now and headed to our penultimate location. It was here, walking towards our next store, that I couldn't help but feel the weight of this challenge. We have 2 stores left, 2 items left on our trainer bag list. We have to find one here. We have to. So let's hope that Pokemadness comes through for us. As you walk in, you are met with not one, not two, but 3 display cases with Pokemon singles. I wish I had brought more money with me when I saw some of these cards. They had a great sealed selection, some cute plushies, and a good-sized play area. The pop wall immediately caught my eye, and there it was, the Alakazam that I've been looking for. I'll definitely be picking that one up. Then I saw the binder wall. However, they didn't seem to have any Pokemon-themed ones. I was getting super nervous at this point and decided to see if there was anything near the register. I saw some sealed product, and then boom, an Eevee binder.
Yeah. I'll get these 2, and then are these the only Pokemon binders you guys have?
With a Pokemon on it? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Sadly.
While we won't be getting a psychic binder for this challenge, I'm so relieved to cross off another item from our list.
I'll send. Yeah, that's great.
We appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Oh, and I found a 4th display case on my way out. This place is great for Pokemon singles. Thank you to Poke Madness.
All right, so binder is secured. We can check off a binder on our list now. So that's 1 more down, 1 more to go. You gotta find that playmat, guys.
All right, trainers, here we go. Our last location is just a nice 40-minute drive to a place called She. All right, trainers, we're here at our final location, cardcenter.no. I am super excited to get into the store. Of course, we're hunting for that last item on our list, the playmat. Let's hope they have something super, super cool. Let's get inside and check it out. If I could say one thing about Card Center, it would be that they have the best selection I've ever seen in a Pokemon shop. I'm not joking when I say I could have completed the entire challenge in this one store. One thing I really liked was their binder table, where you can just look through, find a card you like, and the price is color-coded by sleeve and posted on the wall. Simple, easy, fun. I also liked their selection of Chinese Pokemon cards. And here's the same shot, just the other way. I truly wish I could show in detail every item they had in the store. And it isn't just their selection that is top tier, it's their employees. All right, I'm here with the first employee.
First employee, correct.
Amazing. What's your name?
Christopher is my name.
Awesome.
So I'm the first employee in the card center here in Norway. Wonderful. It's been a wonderful experience working with Pokemon cards. And here I'm to show you the store a little bit. So I'm here to show you the playroom. It's a work in progress. We have some paintings here. The idea behind this is we want to make a kind of jungle with all the walls and have like Pokemons behind. So that's really cool. And here are, I don't know the English word right now, mascot. So that's why he's painted there too. And we have a lot of plushes of Quagsire here. So here we have the display case. That's some of the most popular stuff to watch in the store. Because here we have, this is not for sale. Half of this is mine and half of this is my boss. And we like to just showcase how you can display stuff at home. Of course, we need to have some base packs, and we have the base set Charizard packs.
Oh yeah.
Cool. And of course, my favorite is the first edition Team Rocket that I have from a box break, so you can see it's a really clean pack too. Really like it. But the Holy Grail, I think, the best card is first edition Blastoise in grade 8. That's pretty rare. So, and I want to showcase one thing, because this is not for sale, but the left place we're going to have a lot of goodie cards for sale. So if you come in the store, this we try to switch out and have a lot of unique stuff. We have a Gold Star Vaporeon here, if you like high-end stuff. Gold Star is my favorite era, so I had a Gold Star Charizard when I was a child. I found it, but it was PSA 1.
Oh no.
Oh no. And here we have a special Magikarp card. Really unique. And if you can come in here, I'm not gonna take it out, but we have the Mario box. Where you get the Mario Pikachu card. That's really cool too.
That's
just some of the
awesome.
awesome cards in the cabinet here.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
After the display case, Christopher gave us a sneak peek of a room they are working on, a room they have started to tease on their social media.
So we just changed this room, so we're thinking about making this room a little bit special. Maybe China time, maybe like something like that. Japanese, we don't know, let's see. But we're gonna have our own room here, and we're gonna upgrade the playing room. So maybe
nice.
you need to come back in a little while and film that.
Yeah, just let me know. I'll be back for sure.
Wonderful, man. For the best, some of the best stuff we have in the store is the wall of hits. So if you come here, we have filled six walls with wonderful hits.
Oh, amazing.
And if you want to come on the wall of hits in the store, you need to buy the packs here, and you need to open it in front of me or someone else who's standing there. And if you get top 3 from the pack, voila, you get a hit on the wall. We have 2 bubble mute that got pulled like 2 days ago, like 30 minutes apart. We have our guy there who pulled the Lugia from Silver Tempest. It's one of my biggest chase card. Amazing. We have a enchant card from first chapter, Locana. That's pretty rare too. Mewtwo, the white rare. Yeah, amazing.
That's
we love
so
all
cool.
of it.
Yeah,
you
there
need
we
to
go.
come there.
I am going to do that right now.
Yeah, wonderful. Let's see.
Let's see. As much as I'd love to try for the wall of hits right now, it was time to get back to hunting for our playmat. It was then that a certain item caught my eye, an Evolution's playmat, which would go pretty well with our binder. However, I started this challenge with a goal of paying homage to Sabrina and the Psychic-type Pokemon. So I had one last question for Christopher. All right, Christopher, I have a big question to ask.
Big question,
you.
okay.
I've been going to all the Pokemon shops in Oslo and hunting down items for my trainer bag.
Whoa, okay.
The last item I have left is a playmat.
Playmat.
I'm wondering if you have my favorite Pokemon's the Abra line. Yeah,
Abra. Okay.
Do you have anything?
I think I maybe have the right thing for you. I think you're gonna be really excited here. Okay,
Awesome.
let me show you the playmats. I think this can be a good one. So we have some playmats from Ultra Pro, a really good company who makes a lot of good play stuff. And here, as I can see, we have it's a Tinkaton we have now, so that's not the Abra. But we were supposed to have one, and maybe I sold it some days ago. But if I check the nettside here, cardcenter.no,
Perfect.
there we have 6 left. So we have this one. So you can order it and take a click and head, and we will have it here for you another day, because we're empty here now.
Amazing. Yeah.
Amazing. I think that's a really cool one too. Alakazam, the smartest Pokemon.
Right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. 6,000 IQ.
There we go. Okay, I'll go do that right now.
Yeah, wonderful, man.
Here we go. Look how beautiful that playmat is. Perfect. Perfect playmat for me. All right, pay now. So it says it's going to take 24 hours. I guess I could come back tomorrow.
Hey, man!
Hey, what's up? How's it
see
going?
you.
Good to see you as well.
I guess you're here for one thing,
I am.
for the mouse pad.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Like, I heard myself, I just did it, I called it a mouse pad. It's a playmat, I know. Here's the playmat with the Abra, Alakazam, and the whole gang.
Oh my gosh.
Really nice.
Looks amazing.
It's
Thank
my
you so
favorite
much.
too, actually. So,
Is it?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No worries, man.
With the 5th and final items in our hand, we have completed the Trainer Bag Challenge. I am beyond excited and had to celebrate. So I got some packs from Card Center, opened them up, had a pack battle with Christopher to celebrate our completion of the challenge, and was just about to head out when something unexpected happened. You know, looking back on today, it wasn't just about the cool shops that we got to visit. It was about the memories we made. At Outland, I picked up a deck box that I'm sure will hold many special cards in the years to come. For Neo Tokyo, I pulled this Japanese card from my collection as a reminder. We have to get back there one day. At Poke for Days, the owner gifted me a damage counter. No strings attached. And it hit me. Sometimes the smallest gifts leave the biggest mark. We probably spent way too much money on sleeves. But hey, that's part of the adventure. The best souvenirs aren't practical. Then there was that last minute find at Poke Madness, which definitely saved our challenge. And finally, meeting Christopher at Card Center and walking away with this amazing Alakazam playmat. His favorite Pokemon too, by the way. I think this is the start of a great friendship. Today reminded me what Pokemon is really about. New experiences and new friends. The cards are cool, yeah, but it's the people we meet, the laughter we share, and the stories we carry home that make it all worth it. And if today is any sign, this adventure is only just beginning. I wonder what other cool Pokemon stores are in Norway.